You should see what I made red. You should see what I made red. You should see my art. Look at my beetroot chutney. Look at me and my soupy pants. You should see me now, on all fours, groaning, rocking back and forth on my haunches, breathing into it, breathing out of it, clinging to a hot water bottle like a life raft. Low frequency cramps punctuated by knitting needle cramps with extra kick and prick like a scissors jab and snip inside my bloody hole. The product, it's like blackcurrant jelly, red currant syrup. You should see what I made red. Come and see what I made red. You should see my art. The sheets, I made all the sheets red, all the bed a pool of red heat. In the bath there are floating globs, chunky bloody marmalade, black cherry vomit, farmhouse strawberry jam. I'm having a very heavy time, man. But I won't make much fuss. Just leave me here to bleed to death. The last thing we want is any fuss. Just leave me here to drown in my own blood. You should see what I made red. You should see what I make red, real red and vivid as black cherry juice. Kidneys in a frying pan. My pajamas are a butcher's apron. I used a whole packet of pads in one day. A whole packet in one day. Remarkable! But if men had periods and I was a man, I'd walk into a pub, throw the empty packet down on a bar, and I'd yell, "Hey man, I'm having the biggest one! Hey man, I used a whole packet in one day," and I'd demand free beer. And the pub would all applaud, and the men would slap me on the back for having a big one. They'd say, "She's having a big one." And in the movie of this month, I'd be played by Bruce Willis, Bleed Hard. Sylvester Stallone, you drew first blood. You should see what I made red. You should see my mess. Have you ever seen such a massive, giant period? I mean, where is it all coming from? When will it stop? And all this bleeding, bloody blood is mine. I'm making it come out somehow. But this blood does not come from violence, but my own violent nature. This blood does not come from murder. This blood is not my death. There are no bullets or knives. This is no wound or sickness. This blood is not a weakness. This blood is my moon, my time. This blood is all me. And yet this blood disgusts us most, more than any blood. The blood on the hands of man's bloody war. This blood disgusts us most. This shameful blood, this quiet blood, this shh, don't mention the lady blood. Shh, don't mention the discreet blue lady blood. Yet I must pay tax for this silent blood. Every month we pay tax to bleed. This blood of mine is so disgusting, but also so taxable. And that blood goes to anti-abortion charities. We are hemorrhaging away women's rights. We are paying to bleed away a woman's choice. The tampon tax goes to battered women's charities. Blood for blood, bleeding for bloody battered women. We are taxed to bleed, to bleed, to bleed, to bleed. So fuck you. I'm getting my money's worth. Come and see what I paint red. You should see what I made red. You should see my mess. The bedroom, the bathroom, the whole world. The whole world is covered in my stink. Come and see my art. You should see what I made red. Come and see what I make red. Come see what I made red. Come see what I make red. Anything you can do, I can do bleeding. I can do everything dripping with blood.